Good morning, homespun friends. It is so good to see you on this Thursday morning. It is my husband's day off, and so we have lots of plans to get outside. I've already been outside this morning. I went outside and watered all the things in our backyard, and usually we water the front yard in the evening and we water the backyard in the morning. So I want to show you some of the flowers that our church gave us for our 15th anniversary celebration, and we were able to plant those earlier this week, and they look really pretty outside, and they just really brighten up with their colors. My two favorite flowers, I have probably three. I love the hydrangea. It is my number one favorite bloom. I love it. Now, whether it turns dark purple, blue, all those colors of the hydrangea depend on the type of soil that is in the ground. The acidity affects the color. So I'm not sure yet exactly what color they will be, but right now they're a purplish blue and they are gorgeous. And I got those planted. They gave us three of those. That's just my favorite. And then I also love any kind of daisy, whether it's a wild flower growing in the field or it's one that you can buy in the store like the Gerber daisy. Well, that's what they had at the reception. They had a Gerber daisy theme going. And so each table had a Gerber daisy on it, a nice sized one. Well, they gave them all to me, and there were 12 or 13 of them, and I gave all of them but 6 away to my friends because I wanted to share from the gifts that I had been given. I wanted to give, and so I gave my friends some flowers, and then I took the 6 that were remaining and I planted them outside, and they are so pretty. I'll just have to show you what we have been working on out there. And when I got up first thing this morning, I focused on my quiet time, on my devotion and my scripture writing for today. I want to show you the scripture writing for today. It is this cup that I drew. I drew this with my, the Pentel gel metallic pens and the jelly rolls, the ones that I think it's called the ice cream that shimmer and shine. And I don't know if you can see that shimmering shininess, but I drew this cup because the scripture today is out of Psalm 16, and it says, "Keep me safe, my God, for I take refuge in you. Lord, you alone are my portion and my cup. You make my lot secure." And that was the first verse and the last verse of that segment that I wrote. And when I think about that this morning, about the fact that the Lord says, you alone are my cup and my portion. You alone. That means nothing else matters. If you have nothing else but Christ, then you have all you need. And He is always enough. And everything that you need is in His possession. And that has just been on my mind this morning as I put my trust in the Lord for today. I'm saying, Lord, you are enough. You are my cup. You are my portion. And that portion is perfect for me. It's perfect for me today. So that is my focus. And I hope it will be your focus as you go through your day. Let's see what else I wanted to talk to you about as I get ready to start my day this morning. Oh, I wanted to tell you something really exciting that happened last night. My upline in Lila Rose, which is the woman that is right above me, I'm on her team. She messaged me last night and said that I was number 5 out of 500 women in sales in this group, in our group, yes, as of yesterday. And I was just blown away because, friends, I never dreamed that anything even close to that would be possible. I mean, I thought if I could sell a clip a month, that would be a lot. And you guys are continuing to order. I am just speechless. I really am. And she told me that I'm going to win 3 headbands this month because I have qualified to be a winner of those. So when I get those headbands, I'm going to do a giveaway for you. I'm going to give one away to you guys. Whenever I get something, I like to share it with my friends. That's just my feeling about it. I think the Lord calls us to give, and so I want to give. And I'll tell you something else that I did when she told me this last night. I went online and I ordered 4 new clips for myself. They're 4 clips that I don't have and that I've never shown you. And I'm going to come on as soon as they get here. They should be here in about 4 days. And I will, well, let's see. Monday's a holiday. Well, they might be here, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They'll probably be here Tuesday. Sorry, I'm trying to figure it out. But anyway, they'll probably be here Tuesday, and today is Thursday. So, only because of the Easter holiday and the fact that I don't know if the mail runs on Monday. Maybe it does. I'm not sure. But anyway, when it gets here, I'm going to show them to you. I'll show them to you, and then one of those clips is for you. One of those clips is for you guys. I'm going to do a giveaway of a flexi clip. I ordered a beautiful one that I do not have, and I'm going to give it to you, and I already know which one it's going to be, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to give something to you guys, because I wish I could give one to every one of you guys, because you have been so good to me. You've blessed my heart. But today I'm wearing red, and I have on the ladybug. The ladybug is in here. Let me turn around. You know, I'm no good at this. When I turn around, half the time I'm not sure if you can really see me or not. But I'm going to turn around and let you see if you can see the clip in my hair. Okay, there it is. Can you see that? I think you can. That's it. It took me like 2 seconds to do my hair this morning. I scoop it up, stick that clip in there that have some bangs that kind of come down to about right here. I take those to the side and just put a little bobby pin right there. Just twirl these like this, and I'm done. I'm a very carefree person. I don't spend a whole lot of time on myself. I probably should, but I don't. But anyway, thank you guys for blessing me by purchasing Lila Rose. I think that you will find that you love it. I have not had one person that has received the clips tell me they don't love them. And I've even had some of you order more, and several of you, and you know who you are, have written me, and you have already signed up to be consultants yourself in your area. And I'll tell you, friends, if you decide to be a consultant, it is a really good thing. I want to tell you that that it's easy. I think right now it's $49, and you get a set of clips. I can't remember if you get 5 different sizes and styles of clips that come with it, which is a great deal. And you'll get all of your startup kit. And the thing about Little Rose that I loved, and I loved it at the very beginning, because I'm not a pushy salesperson. I don't like to be that way. And most of the people I see are the people that are in my church, and I don't want to be known as a sales lady. I want to be known as a Christian woman. So I don't want to be all in their face about Little Rose, but it is a great opportunity because I love it so much. I think other people would love it. And you have no pressure to sell anything. Like, all last year, I only made $200 off Little Rose. I think I made $230 all of last year because I didn't push it. I didn't sell, I just didn't go around asking people to buy it or anything like that. It's just like I'd show people my hair, and then if they wanted to, they could. And so anyway, nobody ever pressured me. Nobody called me. If you don't sell one clip all year, nobody's going to say anything. I mean, it's just a really, really good organization. But you will. If you start selling them, you'll sell them, because when you wear them in your hair, people they love them. And several of my friends that I've talked to online have told me that they've sold them right out of their hair. Like, they've been in the grocery store line, and somebody said, "Oh my goodness, I love that. What is that?" And she's like, "Oh, this is a hair clip." I'm like, "Oh my goodness." And she'll say, "Do you want to try it on?" And they'll try it on. They'll be like, "Oh my." And she'll say, you can buy it from me if you want to." And they'll buy it right off of her. I think that's amazing. So I've had several friends that have told me that has happened to them. And I think that's really cool. It's never happened to me, though. But I think it's cool when it does happen. So thank you. Thank you for doing that. Now, I'm going to take you outside a little bit. I'm going to let you see what we planted. I hope the light will be okay and you'll be able to see early this morning what we've been working on. My body is tired and exhausted. Whew, let me tell you what. I told my husband, I said, "Do you see this voluptuous body? It was not designed for hard labor." He laughed at that. He thought that was funny. He said, here's the shovel. We need to get this in the ground." But it's just a lot of work. Even we put out 2 truckloads of mulch, and it is huge work. You know how it is. If you've done it, you know it's a lot of work. But it looks so much better when you're done. You're very excited about it. And I still have weeds trying to grow up. We've been hitting them with Roundup. We went and got us some Roundup. And because I told you we were out and I hadn't been able to hit those spaces that were growing weeds like crazy. Well, we got some. It's supposed to be extended control. I mean, this is the kind of product I want. I want to spray it on, and I want the weed to die while I'm watching. I don't want to wait 2 days for it to soak into the ground. I want to spray it and it to die immediately. They need to make a product like that. it would be a bestseller. Because I told my husband, I said, we sprayed these yesterday and they still don't look dead. He said, well, they're getting a little brown around the edge. I'm like, but they're still standing up and they're still looking green for the most part, you know. He's like, well, honey, it takes a couple days for that to work. I'm like, oh, it shouldn't be so. In the world of microwaves, we should have instant weed killer, I think. But if that would be a good patent, if I was smart, I would make that, and it would be very popular. So anyway, if you see some weeds along the way, don't say anything about them. Don't break my heart. And I want to show you my flowers. All right, here's my view this morning, guys. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but the church that's right across the way, they're pealing their bells this morning and they're playing hymns. It is gorgeous. I love hearing church bells. Sometimes when I have the front door open, like in the springtime or the fall, and I'll hear them start playing out a beautiful old hymn that I know. Oh my goodness, I get so excited about it. I don't know. God speaks to me through that music. I love it. I'm going to show you. Oh, here's my kitty. Hey, Sugar. Can you look up and say hey to the viewers? Well, she won't, but she has beautiful eyes. Hey, Shug. Come here. Come here. Say hey to the viewers. Can you look up with your pretty eyes? Can you look up with your pretty blue eyes? That's Sugar, and she is almost 14 years old. Okay, well, come with me. Let's show them what we did. We have our new neighbors are moving over there this weekend. You know, they bought this house several weeks ago, and they've been coming up. They live about an hour away, and they've been coming over and doing some things inside the house. But they move, I think, tomorrow. And so we're very excited for them. But here's what we have been working on at our house. These are the hydrangeas. Look at there. You can catch a little bit of my shadow. Hey, friends. They're on the ground. The hydrangeas are really a beautiful color. As you can see, like I told you, they're so pretty. Now, never mind that pot that's right up there. That's going to be moved. I just haven't moved it yet. I'm going to plant something in that, but I haven't decided, and I haven't decided where I'm going to put it. But anyway, there's our jasmine on our lamppost. And these little things that you see coming up right here are daylilies. I don't know if you can see those for the light or not. But these things right here, these are daylilies that are starting to come forth. And then here are the daisies. Let me get out of the way so my shadow won't bother you. There they are, and they're just standing up so bright and pretty this morning. And this, friends, it's actually a rose bush. And when we moved here, it was not there. I mean, when we moved in, that was totally level to the ground. And that first summer, we moved in September. Well, that next spring, something started growing that looked reminiscent of a rose bush, but I wasn't sure. But it had thorns on it. And I thought, I'm just going to let this grow. Well, it grew, I don't know, it just grew, short. And then I left it. And then last year, it really grew some more, but it had no blooms or buds of any kind on it. And at the end of the season, last fall, I told my husband, I'm tired of this thing. It's right up here in my front flower bed, and if it does not produce next year, it's out. It's gone. It's something that is not going to stick around because I need something that blooms right here. And I want you to see it. I'm going to show it to you if I can get a good view of it, friends, for you. Those of you that love flowers like I do. Look here. Look at those babies. They've got blooms and buds all over it. I mean, just all over it. And so it is really coming forth. There's one. There's just lots and lots. There's one. It has gone wild. Oh, look here, friends. I think you can see a little color in this one. Look. You can see the red in there. It's starting to break open. So this rose bush heard that Mama was about to get out that wooden spoon. And it started making its mind up right then, last fall, that it was going to have buds on it this year. And so it's really pretty. And when it opens up and gets pretty, I'll come out and show you guys. Now, let me show you something else we got. Do you see that field over there? I don't know if you can see it or not, but that lot, there's wisteria growing. I don't know if you can see the wisteria because I can just barely see it in the light. Okay. there's wisteria growing down on those trees, and a lot, that's white right there, but there's purple also, and it'll just hang off the trees in masses. It is amazing to see when it finally gets in full bloom. I'll try to come back out and show you. Now, some years it's going to be better than others. Last year, the wisteria was amazing. I mean, all you could see was purple and white in that whole area over there. But it may not be as much this year. We'll just have to wait and see. But I can see the vines. I can see the vines where the purple ones grow, but they just aren't out yet. Anyway, that lot belongs to the city. Down in behind there is a stream that runs behind that area, and over there through those trees out in there, there is a veterinarian lives over there. He keeps stables, and he lives on the same grounds as he keeps his office and business, and he has barns and things like that, and it's really pretty over there. Okay, so anyway, from over here one day, I saw this early this spring, because you know what an early spring we had in February, really. It was so warm, everything started blooming. I saw just a wild forsythia growing. And I told my husband, I said, oh, look at that forsythia. It's growing over there in those weeds, and that's just a vacant lot that the city is always going to keep as a vacant lot. So anyway, he said, well, I'll just go over there and get it for you. I mean, there wasn't much to it, but he did. He just went over and just kind of plucked it up out of the ground, and he brought it over here. And I said, that thing will never survive over here. That's just a little sprig. Well, I'll show you what it's doing. It's doing this right here. It's growing so pretty. And so all we did is we transferred it from those old woods over there where it couldn't get any light across the street, just right here. That's just a vacant, empty lot with nobody in it. It can live on this side of the street with our family. And then over here is where we keep our, these are our knockout roses. And they're having, well, here you can see they've got some flowers coming up on them now. They're starting to get some flowers already. And some of the little buds are opening up. We have 5 of those here. The 5, they're called double knockouts, okay? And then we're going to work our way this way. And here are my blueberry bushes. Now, this is the newest one, and you can see that it's going to have berries on it. I don't know if you can see that. It's got, I know it, sugar, you tell them. It's got blooms all over it, and it's just really, really pretty right now. It really is. This one does not have blooms, and the reason why is this one has been here since last year this time, and it did have some blooms on it, but they died in the late freeze. They came out really early, and a lot of people, well, even professional growers, lost their blueberries. The blueberries, some strawberries, but mostly the blueberries and the peaches are almost, I think they said 85% gone. So anyway, I'm just giving you a little glance of what I have been working on outside. There's lots and lots more to do, but I thought I would just show you up here my flowers, and we've mulched around these trees, and you would think that just throwing some mulch around a tree like that would not be a big deal, but let me tell you, it wore me out. It really did. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun. You know, it's a lot of fun to see it kind of come together. Well, friends, it's been a joy to spend a minute with you this morning before I get my day started. Did you see my flag? Isn't that pretty? I love that flag. My mother gave me that, and I think it's shining in the sun. You can see the little gold stitching. It's beautiful. I love it. And you know what? Hallelujah, friends. Jesus is alive. He is risen. And we have so much to celebrate this weekend. And here we're moving into a very special time this weekend as we get close to Good Friday, when Jesus paid the ultimate sacrifice for you and me. When I see all that he has done for me and all he's done for you, I'm so thankful. I'm so humbled at his love for us, friends. Keep that in your hearts and minds today as you go about your work and your chores and the fun things you do. Remember to be thankful. Look forward to seeing you next time, friends. Bye-bye.